What do you think?
When you say cooks down, you mean it reduces itself?
The liquid this guy's getting it already. Yeah. He's not even getting the lesson.
Now the chicken stock is water and chicken. That's it, right?
Water, chicken, and aromatics: onion, celery, carrot.
The aromatics is a little scary to me because it sounds like when you say aromatics, it sounds like perfume. So
well, it's
can you use a
perfumey.
different? I know, but aromatics doesn't sound like a natural ingredient. It sounds like you're adding something other that's not natural.
Well, when you
I mean, I don't want to interfere with your linguistics.
When it's a good observation because when you cook things like potatoes and
they're non-aromatic
and squash and the aromatics is what's going to flavor the entire dish.
And what's the
So it's your
aromatics
base.
in here?
The aromatics in here is the onion and the shallot.
Huh. You
Onion
got two aromatics in this.
Two aromatics.
Do you intend to add any other aromatics before
well,
we
we're going to add some flavoring agents.
I would prefer some more aromatics myself.
Now, every time this starts to cook down, you'll add another little ladle
flavoring
of...
agents.
Hey, Adam, how are we doing here on time? Think we're going to get this done good enough?
Hope so.
Adam, do you have any flavoring agents in the area?
No flavoring.
I think you need to add a little more wine.
John, I'm slicing up this...
I think you're a little short on the
I'm
white
slicing
wine.
up this fennel. Here, you can take a little taste.
I can taste it?
Absolutely. Nothing that you have to cut.
It's very nice.
Tastes like licorice, doesn't it?
Very nice.
Licorice celery.
Huh.
We're going to make a nice
This is
little
for the salad, right?
salad with
Now,
this, yeah.
If you were here alone,
I'd be
make
in trouble.
You can't. You don't make the salad at the same time you're making the risotto. Risotto is a full-time job.
Risotto, you can't even answer the door. You can't run and answer the phone.
So you're talking about, well, you could put one of those headsets on. But for 20 minutes, you're fully engaged in the risotto, right?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Actually, when you do a full-size pot of risotto, you're stirring this for 55 minutes.
55 minutes.
55
Don't they have
minutes.
some automatic system that you can stir? In other words, without,
They do make some battery
Do they have
operated
instant?
thing, but,
Do they have instant risotto?
Yeah, but it's not really good.
Yeah.
Not really good.
It's
Nothing like a real risotto. What we can do, let's add a little more stock to it. What we can do is we can
Here,
do it in pressure cooker.
You should
No,
do it.
no, go ahead.
This
Full
is
ladle of stock.
A full ladle of stock?
And the stock is warm, so we add another half there.
Another half a risotto?
Another half a ladle.
I mean risotto. Okay, good. All right.
And then
Working
keep
out all
stirring
right.
it. So I've got the fennel all shaved up. Now
You don't mind if I
start...
change the way I stir it because is that all right?
No, no, that's fine. Won't change the texture. Won't harm anything.
Now this, I think, is a better way to stir risotto right here. This is either way, but this way I find for people at home who stir risotto, this was a lot more work. If you turn, I find this to be much. How do you do it? How do you do it? If you were stirring, is it a pure stir in this direction?
I don't ever make risotto. I always get somebody to make it for me. It's just too much work.
Okay. All right, we're doing all right now.
Actually,
yeah?
any way you
up
stir.
but you want to bring it up from the bottom up?
You know what? What you're doing is good because you're circulating the whole pot with your technique without even being told. And it's all working fine.
This is.
And just keep adding more.
Now, how many times do people who watch your show call you and then try the recipe and then call you, thank you that it was a great recipe?
I get stopped in the supermarket all the time, and it's the most rewarding thing. It's like when folks stop you and say, you know, gee, you saved my life, or, you know, thanks for that, that bill you introduced because, or that funding you voted for, because it really made a difference in my life.
Somehow I think they're happier with you than they are with me right now, so.
I don't, you know what? With you, it's just a matter of having a little faith because we know that you're going to come through.
No, I appreciate it.
And we know everything that you've done has been just
I'm going to pick up the speed a little here because it seems like...
I'm putting a little bit of lemon juice now on this. We've got our radicchio and our fennel.
Now, is that a salad? You have a name? You have a name for the salad?
No, we just kind of name the ingredients, and it tells people what's in it. It's a fennel, radicchio, and orange segment salad.
So if you were going to put it on the Martone menu, you would call it fennel, radicchio?
Fennel, radicchio, orange segment salad. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now with the oranges, I'm going to just slice them up in nice little slices, and we're going to use that to put over the top of the salad. And what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle that. I've got some real thick aged balsamic vinegar. So we've got our acid with the lemon, and after I slice this one orange, I'm just going to mix that salad up a little bit. So we've got the lemon juice in there.
Now, is this Grandma's recipe? Because I've watched your show, And you talked about Grandma's
that
recipe.
actually is a recipe that's a takeoff on a recipe from Arthur Schwartz.
I do
It's a
remember.
Neapolitan type
I remember
risotto.
being at my grandmother's house, and she used to buy live lobsters, and she would put them in the pot, you know, when they were live. And a couple of them crawled out, and we walked in the kitchen, and the lobsters, I don't know how they got out of the hot water, and they were crawling around the kitchen. And I have to tell you, they're not real happy when you try to put them in.
No.
So they weren't a bunch of happy lobsters.
For kids watching, you know, it scares the daylights out of you.
Yeah. So but I do remember that next time when you cook a lobster, you make sure you put the pot,
The lid on the pot.
Yeah, because they're not that big on the hot water. That was my.
When I grew up in Jersey City, we used to go crabbing all the time. And we went
In the Hudson-
crabbing
where right in Jersey
down by
City?
Liberty
Yeah,
Park.
no
Well, it
wonder.
wasn't Liberty Park at the time.
And that's where you got dinner.
We'd bring home the
Yeah.
crabs, and my father would put them in the
How you
bathtub.
feeling? Okay.
Well, I glow a little
Yeah,
green
I was
at
gonna
night.
say. Yeah.
Now,
So-
what
yeah,
we're
go
gonna,
ahead, go ahead.
what we're going to do now is I'm going to add some nice chopped up prosciutto to this. Here's our flavoring.
Oh, okay.
Remember I said we're not going to add another aromatic, we're going to add some flavoring.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I
Now
keep
you're
reaching
calling
over
prosciutto flavoring?
flavoring. That's going to enhance the flavor of this. I'm going to lower this
Okay.
flame down a little bit. And then what we're going to do is add some fresh mozzarella.
So that gives it some
Creaminess.
and connects the risotto to each other.
It's going to
No.
make it like stringy.
But this this melts.
Yeah.
And then
yeah. Wait, your spoon's going to get all gooey and.
I'll tell you, it's like the heavy snow. When you have a really heavy snow, now it's getting to be more difficult to stir the pot.
Which see, it's so,
are you still
so
adding
easy
more?
sometimes.
Is that Parmesan?
This is Pecorino Romano. The difference between Pecorino Romano and Parmesan,
Price?
not only the price, the animal.
Oh, okay.
Parmesan is
Yeah.
generally cow's milk, and Pecorino Romano is sheep. Pecorino loosely translates to sheep. And I have some egg that we're going to
Are you
add
done
some
with the
egg.
aromatics?
The aromatics were done in
That's
the
it?
very beginning.
So it was just the two types of onions, shallots and onions.
Exactly.
So you're done with
exactly.
aromatics.
Other times you'll use
Flavor.
perhaps some garlic or some added celery, which is an aromatic.
Yeah.
Even carrot, because carrot lets off a lot of flavor.
Fabulous.
But we're stirring that up nice.
Yeah.
And I think what we're going to do now is we're going to stop for a second, and we're going to finish everything off. And you can keep stirring, though. You
okay.
never stop.
I got
We
it.
stop the camera.
Oh.
You never stop.
That's right.
And we're going to get this
commercial.
all finished. We're going to go to commercial,
Yeah.
as we say in the TV world.
And
which
and
you're
this
more
will-
than familiar
This will
with.
already be plated in a perfect scenario.
Absolutely
When you come back,
perfect.
you're going to see a dinner party that you've never
And we're
seen
gonna
before.
take this
That's
salad,
because you're here
finish
with
it off.
Dave Martone, the chef of the century here in Westville.
And Assemblyman John Bradnick.
Doesn't get any better than Dave Martone.
We'll be coming right back for you, and we're going to have a special treat for dessert. It's going to be
Government
a big surprise
risotto.
for you.
Government
Government
risotto.
risotto.
Overpriced and undercooked. That's perfect.
Okay, we're back. I've got Adam finishing up stirring the risotto.
I've been removed from the stir
Nope,
master
nope.
of the risotto.
You've been elevated. You've been elevated to, all I'll say is you've been elevated to pyrotechnics.
You don't want to say anything about what happened during the break in terms of a few
No, no,
mistakes
no.
we made? Right now,
adding
it's
some, raw
risotto
egg into
we're not
this.
having. Risotto's done. We're going to try something new.
No,
Campbell's soup.
pyrotechnics. I'm going to kick up your flame a little. You come over. This is
I'm
your...
not big on flames. Anything involving fire, that's out.